Welcome back to our Chicago Bears online user franchise here on Madden 24. It's week 16. The regular season's almost over, but obviously the fun only begins as we have the playoffs. But for right now, we are playing against the Tennessee Titans, who are 10-4, probably fighting for seeding position in the AFC and maybe even the division title, as they are an 85 overall. We're an 86, so we're slightly higher. We're a little more balanced, kind of, not really, but let's take a look at the players of the week, as I always like to do, which features the Cardinals, the Bills, the Eagles, and the Dolphins. Jalen Ramsey cooking off with 3 interceptions and a touchdown. I do want to take a look at our roster, obviously, as morale things could change, because sometimes the opponent gets a scenario and we don't, whatever it may be. I don't know if that's still the case, but we're flying high right now. Justin Fields is a 98 overall with his morale boost, which I'm not even sure I see 98 overall anyways. He's got literally 1 overall that's 98, but okay, sure. Either way, he's played pretty well. I've made a couple of bad decisions with him, in fairness. Swift is apparently a 98 overall with morale boosts and temp boosts and whatnot. Insanely fast, good juke ability, and good change direction and whatnot. Break tackle at 97 is insane. Like I said, I think he might have a scenario because that break tackle is really high. But not seeing anything for the defense. But we do have a lot of upgrade points, which we got to get into. Let's take a look at DJ Moore. Maybe it'll show break tackle. Does it show that? +8. I imagine there's some sort of scenario where it's like players break tackles more. Or we're high off of some other scenario. But let's take a look at his team, see if there's been any injuries, and see what the roster looks like. Obviously, we're a year in there, in this franchise, so could be different. Skoronski out for 3 weeks with a foot fracture. If he makes the playoffs, should be back just in time for that. And let's take a look at this squad. Looking at the Titans, Will Levis is the starting quarterback. Very good throw power, okay accuracies. Don't know what his sense of pressure is. Probably oblivious. I know he likes running the ball a lot with Derrick Henry. 90 speed. Definitely getting slower and slower as the years go by, but 99 stiff arms still, and has enough juke ability if he gets into the open space that you have to worry about it. Hopkins, the number 1 wide receiver. I don't know if he's superstar, but he definitely needs him to be. Pittman, interdivisional trade of Pittman. Treylon Burks looks pretty decent, but not a lot of speed at this wide receiver spot. Don't know if he's just going to be going for a lot of possession stuff or not, but Okonkwo, very fast tight end. He will be a problem. Speed kills. Lael Collins is the left tackle. Left guard is Redunds, as, of course, Skoronski's injured. Connor Williams at center is not bad. Quinn Miners looking pretty good. I'm not really sure why the Broncos traded him. And then probably does need a new right tackle. Autry, the left end, looks like he has a scenario. Look at all these players. They're insane right now. They're boosted up through the roof. Even Tart looks good. So, a lot of these guys are, I wouldn't say disingenuous, but you can't really tell how good they are because they're getting crazy boosts right now from him, whatever scenario he got. Although, some of them look all right, I suppose. But yeah, I can't really tell how good they are. I just know that for this game, at least, they seem like they're going to be pretty good. Cornerback speed isn't that great, though, which is a little surprising because you have that +3 speed boost. Kevin Byard, a free safety, is great. Strong safety hooker is pretty good as well. But let's take a look at our upgrades and then hop into this game for Week 16 and see if we can't maybe lock up a higher seed for ourselves, maybe lock up number 1. We have a couple of decent upgrades here. Tremaine Edmonds, we usually go field general, but let's see if that is what we want to do. It is, absolutely. We are very balanced there. Let's see what we get with this upgrade. A speed wouldn't hurt. An excel is pretty good, a zone, and a block shed. Would like to see some more man coverage, but, what can you do? Eddie Jackson, feels like it'd be smart to just hold off on this. But you know what? I want our team to be as good as possible now, so we're going to go with a zone coverage. +2. +2 to tackle and awareness, which is okay, but yikes, dude. That's not that great. Mooney, release is a little low. I think release is his biggest issue right now, kind of. So we're going to go physical. Usually get like catching stuff and kind of short stuff, so don't like the trucking and stiff arm, or the jumping's okay, but 2 to release, 1 to spec catch. We get the release up. That was our biggest concern, so fair enough. For his superstars and X Factors, Lumberjack is really good for Kevin Byard. He's got some pretty good abilities. Simmons, goal line stuff, run stopper, and El Toro. El Toro is great. Derrick Henry with armbar, tank, backlash. Don't hit stick him, basically, unless you go low. Reach for, route apprentice, and short and elite for Hopkins. Tyjae Spears is pretty mid upgrades. Harold Landry, and then Sean Murphy-Bunting, And here we go. Didn't really pay attention to his division because I just know that, every team wants to win, pretty much. We just played against Noah's Texans that really shouldn't be wanting to win, even though he doesn't have his own first-round pick. Still, second-round pick, the higher it is, the better it is. And yet, he still played like he wanted to win. So, I mean, I would say most people will. Doesn't really matter where the Titans rank. They definitely need as many wins as they can get. 10 wins is probably good enough for the playoffs, but more would be, well, a better chance. As I'm going to run right into the punter, aren't I? We get to the 23. I don't care if it's back foot. I want that. Especially since I believe that counts as yardage. I want some good yards on the season. And I know he's going to want to run the ball a lot, so I did go inside stuff for our defense. Throw it away, Fields. Pretty good coverage. Obviously, he covered that main route, but I thought Mooney had the leverage, and he just didn't get past the corner, sadly. Really good blocking, though. I really appreciate the blocking we had, especially considering he seems to be boosted here. Got the safety up. Does that mean blitz and then Swift is open? Over the middle, and caught! That's a dot to Mooney. We believed in the throw, and it works out. Looks like zone coverage. And that's a perfect throw again. And Cole bro, possession receivers are ass. I'm telling you. Maybe I should have went possession, but he's a really high catching, not that fast tight end, and he drops that. How is that drop? Like, that's crazy. And I will go back to it. We lose freaking yards. I didn't want to get hit stick from behind. Mooney getting a couple of plays in here, though. I like to see him involved. I think everyone in the world would expect a run here. He's got all these players up to the line as well. Great catch. Cuts it back right. Can't quite get away from what it looks to be McCreary. Now Fulton. Mooney, 3 catches for 50 yards. Doesn't really have that great of a season, so if we can get him over 1,000, that would be really impressive. I think he's on like 700 right now, maybe less. I don't know if he doesn't really have a good ability for his guy. Swift breaking the tackle, loses a yard, but good effort considering he had no blocks over there. Good try. Simmons in the zone from that tackle for a loss. You got to be careful. Probably even double team him just to be sure, because this play action play doesn't usually give you much time. That is pretty good coverage, and the backup tight end catches a rack catch. Of all the players to catch one that isn't guaranteed, the backup tight end, Cole Kmet's washed. Like, what can I say? See his user. And he uses the D-line. I thought it was a linebacker. And there goes Swift! Stiff arm not going to work because he really doesn't have good stiff arming. Don't know if he was stripping there, but obviously he has really good break tackle for this game because of what I would assume our opponent's scenario. I'd like to throw the ball here, but at the same time, it's first and goal. Try to get the blocks on the run, which we do. And that's another rushing touchdown for Swift, who has 1 billion already. Now we play defense against Derrick Henry, and I know he likes to run the ball. He has led the league in rushing yards, I believe, last season and probably this season. So a turnover for us would be really nice. Do what we can to not allow Henry to get in the zone, but we are not a very good run defense team. I know you look at the numbers and they look decent, but that's just because we play against people that aren't really committed to running the ball. But somebody that runs the ball and is committed to running the ball will probably do well against us. So it would be very wise for us to establish the defense here against the run. Like even under center. Maybe it's a play action, but I guarantee it's a run. And it is. I'm not going to get out there in perfect blocks already for 1 billion yards. Stiff arm because he's insane. 25 yards on the first run. Perfect blocking, and Buckner was really the only guy to do anything there. Gonna throw it away. Good defense. Running dime on 2nd and 10. I just kind of hope, he just sees the 2nd and 10, and he thinks, I gotta throw this ball. And there we go. Good D. Not really prepared to stop the run there yet. We did, which is really big. I don't know what our corner is doing over there. Oh, get up. Good tackle. Might have been my fault, to be fair. Stevenson going against freaking Hop. Ah, damn, that's tough. Didn't expect him to make that one-on-one tackle because he is obviously a rookie that's not really known for being the best tackler for us so far. Oh, we didn't hit him. Oh, I missed. How? I thought it was on him. Either way, that's another first down for Henry. He's probably like one run away from being in the zone. Did they not show you? I guess they don't. RPO, get out there. Good job. Needed help, didn't really get it, but we made the play. Dawson in the flat. Oh, what is he doing? Mukuamu gets stiff-armed as well. Good find. Touchdown to the backup tight end, I imagine. But in a way, I almost like playing these matchups because then I don't feel bad about hitting a certain spot, spot on the field that's like completely just broken. Levis not going to be able to return this one. It's a little too deep. But, if I keep hitting the flat or something, I can't feel bad because it's like, well, almost everything's short, which is setting up, a couple of shots, which is fair enough. That's probably how this team should be playing. But just saying, it makes me feel laxed. And Fields in the zone misses wide open. No lead on the ball at all. We were chill, relaxed, and he misses. I'm sure of it. That is pain. That cornerback's going to be coming over to that spot. I think we're going to streak this. It's probably zone. We can fit that in behind. That's a great throw. Caught. Wow, I did not think he was going to catch that. I went with a rack catch because I thought there was a chance maybe he catches and slips past. It's a hell of a catch. That's why Tyler Scott is leading us in yards. He is him. Swift might be my guy. What is he doing? Like, what is Ward doing? He got lost on his route, I think. Or maybe I just didn't know what he was doing. He was supposed to run like a quick short out. And I don't know what the hell that was. We're lucky to not be picked. I had to turn back and, like, save it. There we go. Gotta love those. Love those short plays that you can, like, run all the way to the edge. I don't know why, I just love those so much. They're so annoying to defend, but as far as, like, actually throwing them goes, they're pretty fun. Maybe we streak that, actually. And Ward drops it. That's a dot. Ah, I went with the rack as well, or the aggressive. Maybe I should have went possession. I don't know. I was worried about a potential pick. I never run that, like, flipped. Kind of worked out. It was a dot of a throw. Maybe Tanyan catches that. I don't know, but Ward caught a decent one earlier, so who am I supposed to be complaining to? His user's been kind of, like, all over the place. Like, he's played corner. He's played safety, I think. And that is a wide-open Mooney who has had himself an okay little start today, which is not something I usually get to say. 4 for 68, not bad. I kind of like verticals here. I kind of like the second quarter, actually. It's been a little bit of a chess match. I think both teams have played okay across the board on defense, but we've given up, a couple of big ones, I mean, there's no way his guy comes back over to DJ Moore, right? Gains about 4, 5. A completion is a completion, though. I'm like 4 or 5, and the game's like 3, take it or leave it. Okay. And Fields takes the hit and scores the touchdown. How many players did he have standing up there? It felt like it was like, I don't know, 5 standing there, and none of them came for us, which is, I mean, love it. Thought it was going to be a decent little play back of the end zone to Tyler Scott, maybe, but it was not. It sucks because the rushing touchdowns, they only really help Fields. Maybe they help the O-line, actually, like rushing touchdowns in general, but, passing touchdowns is what I really want. Maybe even to Swift, perhaps. I know this play. He's got to take the running back, which isn't really like a, oh no, he's got to take the running back for him, but more of a, well, that's the running back. I did what I could. I don't understand why we've got guys dropping back. Imagine if you could, like, actually play proper zone coverage in this game. Like, your guy's playing the hook on the outside, but he sees no one's behind him, and there's a running back in front of him, and he actually goes to cover it. Could you imagine that? That would be crazy. Never in my lifetime. Edmonds, anyways. Good play. Allowing 10 yards per carry isn't bad when you consider one of the runs was for 25. Got the inside leverage. You should see that pretty easily. Ooh, I thought maybe we had a bait. Good job on that edge by Boogie. I trust Boogie one-on-one. I don't need to use it. I don't really want to blitz too often because I feel like you blitz to the wrong side and you're cooked. This is a crazy bait for Eddie. Was he going? Stevenson was on and he turns around. Oh, I wouldn't say we had the bait, but Stevenson should have had that. And he's come up with some crazy ones that I never expect him to get, but that's one he needs to get to, and we're not in a good spot to stop this at all. We get mauled. And is that Stevenson selling yet again? Good job, Stevenson. You bot. Still not in the zone. What the hell even gets him in the zone? Wide open hop. And why do I keep going for picks out of position? Good throw. Is that Pittman? Good throw. That's my fault. I just keep going for picks out of position like I'm going to catch him. Especially against a tall receiver. Like, it's just not really open. It was okay coverage there. It's just a little off. And once again, going for the pick when we're not going to get it. If we went for the swat, we're probably like in a good spot. Levis Jones on the return. A kick return touchdown would be actually really good because of the timing. We get a touchdown here, he gets a touchdown, and then I probably get the last drive, whereas now he's probably going to get the last drive to tie it with ball in half. Guys in the zone. This looks like zone coverage, so we go with the slant. And that's not bad. What a catch! Perfect throw. DJ Moore all the way down to the 38-yard line. Beautiful throw. Can't ask for much more than that. Going to the outside. Getting some pretty good blocks. And a hold. Who the hell are we holding? Wide receiver on the left side? We had no receivers on the right? Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think we did. I'm trying to think. I actually don't know. Maybe. Inside leverage telling me that it's probably not going to be easy for us to find a spot here. And that is a crazy throw. Oh my God, Fields. I was going to run, and then I saw Scott. I was like, I'm still going to take that shot. Perfect. Offense is opening up a little bit more. Safeties are kind of just like not in a good spot this game for him so far. It's been a fun one so far, though, in my opinion. Back and forth scoring. Some big plays. Some shorter plays. I can't switch to anyone I want to be, though. It would be nice to be able to play some defense, but I don't know if that's going to happen today. I think this is just like a defenseless game. Pretty good coverage. Another throwaway. Boogie with a late hit. What we could really use is just a sack. One big push would be great. I'd be looking at that curl route. That is an okay run, but didn't really work out because of Buckner. Kind of need to double team him. I don't want to run mid because everyone knows what mid looks like. Running mid, you kind of just want to not run mid when you're running mid. You know what I mean? Because I don't. Who am I? Safety? Nice hit. That's why I didn't go for the pick this time. I learned. Upended Derrick Henry, and we finally see a stop. Got switched off to the safety. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just cover hop. Did a pretty good job on it, to be fair. Levis Jones, who's a dangerous return man. Good move, but it doesn't really do much. In a good position to go up 2 scores right before half. He knows it's a stretch. Doesn't really matter, though, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not fighting that. He was spamming it. I ain't spamming it. I have a lot more to lose if I spam that button. And I don't like this trap play. I like trap plays in general, but this trap play just seems too congested. Especially when you have Simmons reaching out. But 4 yards is 4 yards. We'll take it. Slot cross. This is so hit or miss. A lot of times you do see that cross, but other times you have to dump it off to the tight end, who usually gets picked up. I don't know why. They just usually do. That's a perfect throw. Good job, Fields. Oh, tried to tote that line. Good try. Fields back in the zone. Slant DJ Moore to pull him out, and then maybe Cole Kmet gets in behind. And he gets bumped. It's probably my fault, but still, that is hilariously unlucky. Probably our own guy that did it too. That slant, maybe not the best call. Burn to the outside is Gordon. Chase down, gonna get him blasted to the 18. Wasn't maybe the cleanest look to Cole Kmet anyways, but he's a big dude. I think he had enough leverage to where he at least is in front of the ball. But yeah, we just got unlucky. Just happens sometimes. Get off the block. Man, our guys, like, considering how slow his receivers are, they are really not moving fast, are they? Like, we got to get up there on some of these plays, I think. We're just, we're a little slow. Made a stop, but it was only one stop. And even then, it was an open receiver yet again. First, we're going against the tight end. Buckner doing his inside stuff things. We'll obviously let the clock go 1. And even though he knows I am in the wrong formation, even though he knows what mid looks like, I still think maybe you run mid here. And the screen not going to happen on mid blitz. Good D. We'll be forcing a field goal, I believe. Oh, he's going to go for it here. I believe using one of his go-fors. Damn, what do you run here? I don't know if I run another blitz. Man blitz and then user a potential zig. You run the blitz, but just like keep Edmonds off. And I don't know if he had his guy open. Henry kind of looked open, but there was some bodies there, and it was a stop, apparently. We'll take it. This actually looks like man for once, but I can't tell because that corner is way off. I'll still take that. Good catch. Don't know why he went all the way outstretched for it, but we'll take it. Even if you know what it is, you got to be like right on it sometimes. Safety's up. Scott's probably not open, but I'm willing to take a shot here potentially. And that's a wide open Cole Kmet, who actually catches it and takes it further than I thought he would. Good timeout. Cole Kmet's first catch of the game, despite having several catchable ones. So far, he really just hasn't been a guy to throw to in this game, at least. Wide open slant. Tyler Scott. The little hezzy move, it beats everyone. Even me. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess you kind of have to watch out for the cutback, but I mean, the smart thing for me to do, wow, he is having a game, is to obviously, please get a touchdown. Nice. Is to obviously go out of bounds. Really good drive there, and we're having a crazy yardage game right now. I never expect to break the passing yards record, but I really should pay attention to it just to have a kind of idea of how much yards it is. I think somebody broke it, so I don't think it's the real life one, but I also don't expect to get there. Up by 14, but he has the ball here and ball at half, so this is a game where we probably will have to continue scoring, which, I mean, I welcome, obviously. I'll take all the stats I can get, especially when I'm throwing picks left and right, even though that pick this game was not my fault. I should maybe play some actual coverage instead of blitzing, but maybe he expects to have time here and we catch him off guard. There's the safety help. And that's, I mean, he's so slow. Burks is so slow, and our safety just lets that happen. Good job, guys. I don't understand why that happens. I see that all the time, too. The safety just, like, stands still while the ball's in the air. Like, the ball can't move. You know, this ain't bend it like Beckham. The ball is going to be going where it looks like it's going. Should have played some higher defense, but what can I do? You know, you expect your safety to play the ball like a safety. He's kind of given the run. You know, if I run this ball and I get like 15 yards, it's worth it. Which he gets about 12. I think everyone knows what crossers looks like, but you never know. Sometimes you get caught off guard, or you have that slot receiver open early. But I imagine it's man coverage, so I highly doubt it. It's Cole Kmet. Whoa! Are you serious? I'm telling you, Cole Kmet sucks. I went for the rack catch. What? In what world am I possessioning that? Oh my god, why is he like stopping? That is kind of my fault, but 64 yards, is that actually doable? The wind? I mean, sure, maybe, but that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for something on the outside, get a little bit closer. I mean, I'll attempt the kick if I have to, but I prefer not to have to. This is intersecting, but... And he catches it and goes out of bounds. Oh my god, okay, Cole Kmet. You made up for it, pal. You made up for it, big boy. The big fella made up for it. What can I say? All right. A little laxed in that end of that half there, but, you know, we end up with a... likely 10-point lead. We're going to go with the squib just because it's before half. Kick returns are just so busted. I don't even know if he takes it back, to be honest, but still. Why change it? You know, why chance our arm? Is that what they call it? 10-point game. This is a real high-scoring one, a high-flying one. as the yards are pumping and I'm a dumping. Pressure is on, though, but then again, last drive he had the pressure on, and he got a touchdown that was long. Jalen Burke's having himself a day. Give me somebody. It sucks because Tyler Scott really doesn't need the game that he's having here. I really just need Mooney to have a game, which he has had a pretty good one, so I'm not going to complain, but if I can get those yards to one player right now, it'd definitely be Mooney. False start, left tackle. Don't see too many false starts. Don't really see too many fake hikes either, to be fair. Probably to the right, but you never know. Cut back lanes. And there it is. I got him, but still gains a few. Like 9. To be fair, stopping the run is really hard without, committing to it. I just haven't needed to run the ball, and that's why I'm not doing it. Pass game's there. I'm going to take it because I love the pass game. Good teamwork. I don't know, what knocks him out of the zone or anything like that, but you would think you would lose your, progress if you get tackled for a loss or get sacked, right? Don't know if that's how it works, but you would think so. And I freaking tried. Good hit. I tried to bait it. If it was a cornerback, maybe they give me a super lunge, but I think he got baited, but he got lucky. But then again, maybe he just saw that we weren't going to get there because we're a linebacker. Left the running back hard. Excuse me, Brisker. You want to not get beat. Overthrown, and thankfully, not really getting any pressure this game either, which really sucks. But then again, either is he, and he has really good pass rushers for the day. Good job, the rookie Woodard. Huge play. I think we're going to run man coverage in that mid look, but obviously drop off. So if we get him to block his running back, that's really good for us. And that's going to be not a possession for him. Perfect coverage. Faked him out on the mid. It made him block his running back, and the coverage was really good. Kick is pretty damn good, but Velas should have a chance. Going to the sideline, to the 23. Not a bad little run. Which, speaking of not a bad little run, maybe time for us to do not a bad little run. Haven't really run the ball much this game. Don't need to, but kind of need to get those numbers up and just the carries. The outside, looking really nice on this one. Damn, he came in hard on that. Maybe I could have went to the outside, but I felt like the big play was, on that inside cut past everybody. This play action's so hit or miss. The tight end is usually pretty open. I just don't like to hit it. But this time I will, just to gain that first down. Nice hit low, first down. They're giving me a lot of, stretch plays, which I don't mind, but at the same time, mix it up, buddy. Play action's there. I'll dive. Why not? Good try. Good user by him, but good try by Swift to, turn it into something. I really hate this inside zone. This inside zone never works. I'm actually turning this into the quick slant. I was just about to throw it to DJ Moore. Needed a little bit more time. Gotta say, verticals has been pretty open against him. I don't feel like he runs much man coverage. He's got his guys out. Got the slant. We got the Swift. That's a good bait. Oh, he should have had that probably. He probably should have had that. It was a good bait. I seen the pressure off the edge, and I kind of forced it. I think we did have Gambit, but obviously he's not an AI. We'll just say it makes up for the Cole Kmet bumped touchdown interception. Not that that's once again his fault either. It was a 50-50 ball to Cole Kmet there, but a little bit more in his favor, I think. Thought it was a screen. Oh, no. He panicked it just like us. We had it. We were on that, and the ball just gets overthrown. Will Levis just saved him. All right, everything's all fair now, I think. Probably not really still. Good hit. Brisker popping him. That's pretty impressive because that's D-hop. It's pretty impressive stuff. Go Brisker. Overthrown. It is. And man coverage. Spears is fast, and he's not fast. That's what's weird. Will Levis selling him on that one, though. The bad throw helped him not get picked. Then it sold him on what should have been a first down. We had a couple of bad throws this game, too. Oh, good job, Velas. Good block. All right. Is he stripping? It looks like hit sticks to me. Bayless Jones is crazy with it. Imagine he got superstar and got like the return man ability. Not going to happen, but would be cool. We'll run it again. I really like the play action on this, but it looks like extra man coverage. These bounce offs are crazy. First down, Swift. Good play. Same play, but with Sean Tucker. Well, not Sean, the same play, but same formation, I should say. Good dive 9 for Tucker, the backup. I kind of like this quick throw to Cole. Swift gets blasted again. One of these times could be a fumble, but until then, thankfully, just the first down. I think I've hit sticked him like once all game. I do like that route from Moore. It's pretty even. We'll see. Perfect. DJ Moore is a problem. He is a problem. You can't man cover him. Like, you just can't. If it's a go route, maybe. But man coverage outside of that with him is just not going to happen. He's ridiculous. I love him. Could be the dagger. Getting a couple of breaks. In a 17-point trailing position, though, could be like the death of the run game, which would help us. See how he plays this. Probably still has time to run the ball. And he will. But that doesn't really help. You know, in a dime look, gains 4. Eddie Jackson sitting in the middle of the field. I'm going to go back to Edmonds because he's my boy. It's going to be another run. Buckner cooking. Got to double team him. 4 for -1 for Tajay. Kind of wish I could blitz more, but I really can't. I'm going to go with Gordon because Hopkins is the tough guy to cover. Ah, they're not going to give it to me. And he blasts another drop from Hopkins. I think it's time to call him DeAndre Dropkins at this point. I'm going to be honest. That's 2 catchable while contacted, but catchable. It's a fake! And I came in with, what a hit, but I came in with a crazy jump back. I don't know how the hell I seen that coming, to be honest. I didn't, but like I still got back, which is really crazy. That fake is wild, though. Fields just going to run. That is mad late. I don't want to accept it, but holy crap. That is so late. Anger tackle. And I think he went for a hit stick there, and Swift just bounced off again. They keep giving me, like, look at the same play. Stop. I am the Ask Madden merchant. I need Madden to tell me what to do. That's a sack. Don't know why I try to... That counts as a run? Or are they just showing me my run numbers? I think he ran a screen earlier. Didn't work out. Let's see what we can do. Backed up. A quick throw to Komet would be great. He didn't see it. I mean, he's seen it, but he didn't get there, and that will be a touchdown for Swift. That is tough. I think that might be a GG. I don't know what it is about the second quarter. We put up points every second quarter. 24 points in the second. Like, we would probably have an NFL record for most points scored in the second quarter of a game. I would imagine. Like in a season. Just seems like it's always the quarter we do well. I don't know what it is. Running some man coverage. I think now it's pretty safe for me to try and go for some Uche sacks. Ah, it's a screen. Missed him with the tackle. Sucks. I actually had a really good block shed. That's a great tackle by us. Lost the 3s. Tajay with 0 yards. Good D. Holds on to that one. That was a good catch. It'd be really smart for us to run commit, but I ain't playing that game. It's like, what is inches against Henry? And he gets it. Wow. We get the stop. Holy crap. I am really surprised, though, that this game ended up turning into one of those, like, not really much going on in the fourth quarter type of games because it's over. Uche? Ah. You know, he's not even open. I wish he would have just taken a second longer. Give me the sack, you know? Uche needs those sacks. Try to get to Superstar X Factor. That's a really good catch. Might just have to go crazy press man. Good move. Over the middle, wide open. So we have those safeties there. And Uche is pushing, though. Drop by Britt. How the hell does he drop that? No interceptions for his quarterback. That should not have been dropped. That's crazy. But whatever gets me more plays for Uche to try and pass rush with. I mean, that should be picked. Dropped again. Uche. Pretty good coverage, overthrown by Levis. Come on, Uche, get a sack, would you? Inside, perfect throw. Buckner. It's a good throw, and dropped by Dropkins again. Freaking Dropkins, bro. Got that push outside, forced him to throw that early, I feel. Uche! There we go. We take that. We like it. Speed rush off the edge. It works, you know. He gets that to Hopkins, so be it. Yeah, we knew it was going to go there too, but I'm the user in the D-line. I don't really care, and I ran out of man coverage plays out of this playbook. Oh, but he holds on to that one. Of all the ones to hold on to. Anyways, GG to our opponent. It was actually a pretty fun one. We had a lot of stats. Fields technically had the better game, I guess, because he had more yards per throw, I think. Because if you look at the passer rating. But 5 total touchdowns for him anyways. Had that one little run for a touchdown. Swift, okay game. He did have 2 touchdowns total. Scott, 164 yards and a touchdown. Mooney, 83 yards with a touchdown. Cole Kmet, 97 yards. Moore, 79 with a touchdown. And I mean, it was kind of a balanced game. We got a bunch of players in. Like, let's look at this. So, double the yards, but, you know, 83, 97, 79. What can you really ask for? Blocking, didn't really see much going on in the blocking department. Dawson with a bunch of tackles. Uche, thankfully, got a sack. Also, the 2 tackles for a loss. Harold Landry with a sack. We basically handed that one to him. Kevin Byard with a pick. And that's really all there was to it. A couple of okay returns, but nothing really more going on. It was a good one. All right, looking at the team, Cameron Smith, is he even revealed as a superstar yet? I don't... Oh, he is. Nice. Okay. First ability would be 75 overall. I don't know what the best is, but, I mean, pass protector gets him an ability, so I'm going to do it. He now has an ability slot. Was his ratings? Very good pass blocking, in fairness. Unspun. Of all the abilities could have had, so unspun or nasty streak. Blockers with this ability will frequently attempt and win impact blocks against linebackers and defensive backs when playing as a lineman or fullback. Usually don't have impact blocks as a tackle, right? It's usually guards, so unspun. I don't know how many times an edge rusher uses spin moves, but we'll take it. And then we move on to Jalen Johnson. Slot, mainly because that's the best way to get speed still, I think. And it wouldn't hurt to get him another speed or 2, which he gets. 1 man coverage, 2 to tackle. That is nice, as he's now 94 speed. Without the boost, he's 93 man, 89 zone. He is very good for his age. And then looking at DJ Moore, I guess Playmaker might be his best bet, right? Get more juke stuff and, in general, get a bunch of different upgrades rather than just one type. He gets 3 to break tackle, which is great. 2 to catch in traffic, which is pretty damn good. 2 to change direction, which is awesome. Deep route plus 1's cool. Juke move's great. 2 to ball carrier vision, don't really care. Spin move, probably don't really care. Juke move, 94 for him. He is such a good wide receiver. I know he's 27 now, but he is beastly. I can't really complain about it. And that's going to be it. Once again, GG to our opponent. If you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate your continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. And as far as the NFC goes, I mean, maybe one more win and we have it locked up. But obviously, I'm not benching my starters. I want them awards, baby. Or just potential dev-ups in general. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.